What's up, guys? Welcome back. So I've got a lot going on this week, and there's probably not going to be a lot of video content because I just am probably not going to be able to get much done and uploaded. But there were a couple things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and that is, first of all, the channel has hit 500 subscribers, which is more than I ever really knew I would hit. I'm very appreciative of this, though, and thank all 500 and some of you that have subscribed. It is very much appreciated. Secondly, this week I'm going to be moving. And since I have to move this entire week, I will not be able to do much in the line of making videos. So you probably won't see more than this. But as of next week, I should be back on schedule and should be back to 2 a week. So this is only a temporary thing. The move, however, if anyone cares about what's going on in my personal life, is going to be, I think, a good thing for the channel, as this new place we're moving to is going to be a bit bigger, which I'm hoping will give me the space to do some sort of a permanent studio space or some permanent space that I can record where I don't have to keep setting it up and tearing it down and setting it up and tearing it down. That being said, we're at 500 subscribers. This is a big deal. There's a lot going on for me personally this week and in the channel, and it's just a really crazy week. And I also, by the way, just on a side note, got a new computer. Unfortunately, I had to. The old one died. So I want to do something for this 500 subscribers milestone. And so I'm going to show you a couple different things. First, I'm going to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes, a little bit of what it's like making these videos for you guys, as well as some of the things that I've screwed up on along the way. And if you're not all that interested in that, hang out anyway, because at the end, I have an announcement for something that I'm going to do for you guys and that I need your help on. So stay tuned for that. So this is basically where I started YouTube, was right here on this couch, this table in front of it. Not much has changed since then as far as that goes. And what you may not know is I didn't really have much of an idea at that point what I wanted my channel to be like or what exactly I was aiming towards. Early on, I did a lot of watching, YouTube how-tos on YouTube, ironically enough, and I tried some different things. First of all, since the beginning, for the most part, I've done the bulk of my filming on my Samsung Galaxy S8, which honestly has been a surprisingly good camera as well as a phone. And if you're going to try to do something like that, I would suggest that you learn about the Pro mode, which is one of the things that makes this phone so good, is the fact that in Pro mode you can set things like ISO and shutter speed and stuff independently, and you can lock them in so that they don't stay in automatic and keep fluctuating the whole time you're filming. That was some of the things that I learned along the way. In the early videos, though, of course, I didn't know that. I was just pretty much filming in either full automatic, normal mode, or I was trying the Pro mode, but I didn't quite know what settings were right. And if you've seen any of my really early videos, I didn't have much for a backdrop either. I didn't have the green screen yet. There's a lot of stuff I hadn't figured out yet. But one of the funniest things that happened very early in the very first video, some of the videos that I watched, actually a lot of them, suggested that if you're going to do YouTube, you should script so that you know basically what you're trying to do before you get out there. So I tried scripting, and I will say it just didn't go very well. So basically what I wound up doing is, well, for a while I just didn't script at all. I would get a rough idea of what I wanted to talk about or what I wanted to do, and then I would just sit down, ramble for a while, and then edit out the parts that didn't make any sense or that I thought were not relevant. Now, the reason why the computer might throw this code would be or I guess basically what the computer is trying to say by throwing this code is, that's not going to make any sense either. Okay, starting over. And then eventually, for some of the more complicated subjects, I did start sort of giving myself an outline just to stay on point, so I had a little less editing to do, which was nice. But still, these videos, like this video right now, is not scripted. Most of my videos still aren't scripted. I just don't feel like if I write out everything I'm going to say first, it never comes out natural. It never sounds like I'm just talking to you guys, which is what I want it to sound like. It sounds more like I'm either giving a speech or like I'm, you know, a robot. I just didn't like it, so I don't do that anymore. Now, along the way, the Samsung did wind up not quite being enough camera for some of the things that I wanted to do. And if you remember the one channel update video, I got this eventually. The GoPro Hero, I think this is a 7 or a 5. Hell, I don't know. It's a GoPro Hero something. And it's been a great camera for the most part, though I'm still trying to figure out how to use it more. And I have found that though its video settings are really, really good, like audio is sometimes challenging. So I did have to scrap an entire junkyard video because a combination of one, I didn't find what I went to look for and I just didn't feel like it had much of an ending. And two, the GoPro, come to find out, picks up a lot of external noise if you don't have it set right. So let me show you a couple clips of that and maybe you'll see what I'm talking about. And here we are in the yard. Now let's go find some Grand Prix. It's an SE. That's all pretty much in one piece. And there's a lot in here that I would need. Old school Grand Prix. We used to have one of these a few years ago. What happened here? I don't see up here every day. It's an SS Impala. So hopefully you can see that. Leather seats with the SS on it. Big V8. Not a whole lot left of it other than that though. Other than that, I think I've done pretty well since I started this channel. I've only probably had to scrap 5 video ideas since the beginning, so that's not too bad. Hopefully you guys have seen that the video quality has improved as I've been able to get a hold of equipment, and more than anything, as I've learned how to use the equipment better. So I just kind of wanted you guys to see a little bit of what that's like and some of the stuff that I have done that I haven't been able to use, just so you'd see what was going on. Okay, and finally, at this point, I was thinking, of course, like a lot of people probably would be, about doing some kind of paid advertisement. I've done some really small like Facebook post boosts and stuff before, and those have had sort of mixed results. And what I decided was that whereas that's going to be money I have to put in, that maybe with a little bit of help from the viewers, that I can, instead of spending this money on a big corporation like Facebook, maybe we can use it a little more constructively. So what I want to do is a giveaway. I would like to be able to help you guys with your repairs or upgrades or whatever you've got going on, but obviously I don't know what you've got going on, so that's not going to work. But what I decided on was I'm going to give away a prepaid $50 Visa gift card, which will work for anything. You can use it for repairs or whatever, just as sort of a thank you to everyone for getting me to this point. So the next thing we have to do is decide who I'm going to give it to. And the way that I figured I would do this, or at least the way I think is going to work out, we'll see how that goes, is I'm going to do a drawing shortly after the first of the year. So it'll be like late next week, hopefully. And I'm going to randomly draw who I'm going to send it to. However, to be eligible to do that, I need you guys to help me with something. And that is, I just want to see who is actually keeping up with what I'm doing and who is helping me promote. So all you need to do to enter this giveaway is a couple easy things. First of all, be subscribed to this channel. I'm assuming if you're seeing this video, you're already that. 2, shout me out on some type of social media. I'm not going to do that thing where you have to shout me out on 5 different kinds or whatever. All I want you to do, shout the channel out, tell people to check me out on one of your social medias. It can be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Please don't let it be anything that I don't have or I'll have no way of seeing it. And make sure that you tag me on Twitter or Instagram. That's going to be NC_GTP. Hopefully you're following me, so you already know that. And then on Facebook, you can tag me under NC_GTP or Salem Doyle YouTube. I'll have links to all this down in the comments though, so you can check it out. So shout me out, be subscribed to the channel, like this video, and then when you've done all that, comment down in the comments, I'm in. Out of everyone that does those things, we're just gonna randomly draw someone. I'll contact you via one of those social medias. Instagram is honestly my favorite one as far as that goes. And then I'll just send you money. So that's that. But until then, that'll be it for me. Wish me luck. I'm gonna be trying to move an entire household in a week, and it's gonna be extremely hectic. So provided I survive this process, I will see all of you guys next week. And I appreciate it as always. Thank you very much, and peace.